How to emotionally detach from someone. Stoicism. The hardest goodbye is the one within. There comes a moment when you realize the greatest battle is not against another person, it is against your own heart. No one sees this battle. They do not hear the memories that echo in your mind or feel the weight you carry in silence. From the outside, you seem strong. Inside, you are fighting the desire to hold on to someone who's already gone. This is where Stoicism begins. The Stoics taught that suffering is not created by people, but by our attachment to them. We become attached to expectations, to memories, and to the hope that one day everything will return to the way it was. But life does not move backward, it only moves forward. Ask yourself honestly, are you holding on to the person or to the story you created about them? Often, the pain comes from the dream, not the reality. Like a sculptor carving a block of marble, life removes what no longer belongs. Every disappointment, every goodbye, and every heartbreak chips away at your old self. The process feels painful, but it is shaping a stronger, calmer, and wiser man. Do not fear being alone. Fear losing yourself while trying to keep someone who has already chosen another path. Your peace is more valuable than your attachment. Your character is more important than anyone's approval. The strongest man is not the one who never feels pain, but the one who refuses to let pain control his life. Today, make one quiet decision. Stop chasing what is leaving. Stop begging for what should be freely given. Turn your energy inward. Build your mind, strengthen your character, and protect your peace. Because true freedom begins the moment you choose yourself over your attachment. And that is the first step on the Stoic path.
Stop feeding the memory. The person may be gone, but the memory remains alive because you continue to feed it. Every time you replay old conversations, revisit old photos, or imagine different endings, you give new life to something that no longer exists. The mind is powerful, but it can also become your greatest enemy. It edits the past. It removes the arguments, the disappointment, the disrespect, and the loneliness. It leaves only the beautiful moments, making you believe you lost perfection. But perfection never existed. A Stoic understands that memory is not reality. Reality is what stands before you today. The past cannot hold you unless you keep walking back to it. Every morning you wake up with a choice. You can spend another day living inside yesterday, or you can begin building tomorrow. Your future deserves more attention than your past. Imagine your mind as a peaceful garden. Every thought you repeat is a seed. If you continue planting regret, hope without action, and emotional dependence, those weeds will cover your entire life. Instead, plant discipline, plant gratitude, plant courage. The strongest man does not erase his memories. He simply refuses to let them control his future. You cannot change what happened, but you can decide who you become because of it. That decision belongs to you, and no one can take it away.
Accept what you cannot control. One of the greatest Stoic lessons is also one of the hardest to live by. You cannot control another person's heart. You cannot force someone to love you, understand you, respect you, or stay with you. No amount of overthinking, explaining, or sacrificing can change a decision that another person has already made. Yet many people waste years trying. They believe that if they say the perfect words or become the perfect person, everything will return to the way it once was. But peace is never found through control. Peace is found through acceptance. Acceptance is not giving up. It is having the wisdom to stop fighting battles that were never yours to win. The ocean does not chase every wave that leaves the shore. It remains calm because it knows another wave will come. Be like the ocean. Stand firm in your values. Let people come and go without allowing them to steal your identity. When someone walks away, let them carry only their footsteps, not your peace. The strongest man is not the one who holds on the longest. He is the one who knows when it is time to let go with dignity,
grace, and quiet confidence. Because every moment you stop trying to control someone else is another moment you begin mastering yourself. And self-mastery is the highest form of freedom. Your worth was never in their hands. One of the greatest mistakes we make is believing that another person's love determines our value. When they leave, we begin questioning ourselves. We wonder if we were enough. We search for flaws. We blame ourselves for things we could never control. But a Stoic refuses to measure his worth through another person's opinion. The sun does not shine because someone applauds it. The mountains do not stand tall because someone admires them. They simply exist according to their nature. So should you. Your value is not increased by praise, nor reduced by rejection. It is built through your character, your discipline, and the promises you keep to yourself. Never allow someone's inability to appreciate you to become proof that you are unworthy. Gold remains valuable even when it lies buried beneath the earth. A diamond does not lose its beauty because no one sees it. In the same way, your strength does not disappear because someone failed to recognize it. Stand quietly in your truth. The moment you stop asking, "Why wasn't I enough?" and begin asking, "How can I become a better version of myself?" your life begins to change. The Stoic man does not seek validation. He builds value from within. And the man who knows his worth can never be controlled by the fear of losing anyone.
Let pain become your teacher. Most people run from pain. The Stoic walks toward it with courage, not because he enjoys suffering, but because he understands that every hardship carries a lesson hidden beneath it. Heartbreak teaches self-respect. Rejection teaches independence. Loss teaches gratitude. Silence teaches patience. Every difficult experience is shaping you into someone stronger than you were yesterday. Think of a sculptor standing before a block of marble. With every strike of the chisel, pieces fall away. To the stone, it may feel like destruction, but the sculptor sees something greater. He sees the masterpiece waiting to be revealed. Life is doing the same with you. Every disappointment removes a weakness. Every failure cuts away pride. Every goodbye carves deeper wisdom into your soul. Do not ask, "Why is this happening to me?" Ask, "What is this trying to teach me?" That single question transforms suffering into strength. Pain is temporary. Wisdom is permanent. And the man who learns from his pain becomes impossible to break. Become the man who cannot be shaken. Imagine waking up one morning and realizing that the person who once controlled your emotions no longer has power over your peace. Their absence no longer defines your happiness. Their silence no longer disturbs your sleep. Their choices no longer decide your future. This is emotional freedom. It does not happen overnight. It is built through small, quiet victories. Each day you choose discipline over distraction. Each day you choose self-respect over desperation. Each day you choose silence over unnecessary arguments. Little by little, your mind becomes stronger. Your heart becomes calmer. Your spirit becomes unshakable. The Stoics believed that true power is invisible. It is found in the man who remains calm while others panic, who remains kind while others become bitter, who continues walking forward while others stay trapped in yesterday. Become that man. Protect your peace as if it were your greatest treasure. Guard your mind from unnecessary attachment. Let your actions speak louder than your emotions. And remember this: the greatest victory is not making someone regret losing you. The greatest victory is becoming so strong, so peaceful, and so full of purpose that whether they return or not no longer changes the direction of your life. That is the quiet strength of Stoicism. That is the power of a sculpted soul. Learn the strength of letting go. Letting go is not weakness. It is one of the greatest acts of courage. Many people believe strength means holding on no matter what. They stay in relationships that destroy their peace. They chase people who have already walked away. They keep reopening wounds that we're trying to heal. A Stoic chooses a different path. He understands that not everything is meant to stay forever. Just as autumn releases its leaves without fear, you must learn to release the people, expectations, and memories that no longer serve your growth. You do not have to hate someone to let them go. You do not have to seek revenge to move forward. Sometimes the strongest goodbye is the one spoken only within your heart. Forgive them, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace. Release the burden you have been carrying. A closed hand cannot receive new blessings. Only when you let go of the past can you fully embrace the future. Every step away from unhealthy attachment is a step toward inner freedom.
Build a life that inspires you. The greatest way to detach from someone is not to stop thinking about them. It is to become so deeply connected to your own purpose that your life no longer revolves around another person's presence. Wake up with intention. Train your body. Strengthen your mind. Read books that challenge your thinking. Spend time in silence. Pray with sincerity. Work on your dreams even when no one is watching. Every disciplined habit becomes another stone in the foundation of your character. Slowly, your focus changes. The energy once wasted on overthinking becomes fuel for growth. The sadness that once consumed you becomes quiet determination. One day, you will notice something remarkable. You no longer wait for their message. You no longer replay old memories. Not because you forced yourself to forget, but because your future became more exciting than your past. That is the quiet victory of a disciplined mind.
Peace is the greatest success. The world teaches you to chase money, status, attention, and approval. Stoicism teaches you to chase peace. Because a man who has peace cannot easily be manipulated. He cannot be controlled by rejection. He cannot be destroyed by criticism. He cannot be distracted by temporary emotions. His confidence comes from within. Like a sculpted statue standing through storms, heat, and passing seasons, he remains calm while the world changes around him. His strength is silent. His confidence is humble. His heart is steady. He understands that every challenge is temporary, but character lasts forever. Never trade your peace for temporary comfort. Never sacrifice your dignity to keep someone who does not value your presence. Protect your inner world. It is the only place where true freedom can exist. The final Stoic reflection. One day, this pain will become a memory. One day, the person who once occupied your every thought will simply become another chapter in your story. And on that day, you will understand something that seems impossible to believe today. They did not break you. They awakened you. Because of this experience, you learned to value your peace. You learned to stand alone without feeling lonely. You learned that your happiness cannot depend on another person's choices. Most importantly, you discovered the strongest relationship you will ever have, the one with yourself. Walk forward with quiet confidence. Speak less. Observe more. Love without attachment. Give without expecting. Leave without hatred. Stand like a sculpted masterpiece, shaped by hardship, strengthened by discipline, and guided by wisdom. Remember this truth whenever your heart wants to look back. The purpose of Stoicism is not to stop feeling. It is to stop being ruled by your feelings. Master your mind. Protect your peace. Live with honor. And become the kind of man whose strength comes not from controlling others, but from mastering himself. That is true freedom. That is the Stoic way.